Hi team, Peter from Business Consulting. So today we are going to see BADI concept for the functional consultant. BADI, it stands for Business Add-in. So SAP has introduced a new enhancement technique, Business Add-in, from release 4.6a. Business Add-in is the new enhancement technique based on ABAP object. BADI is an exit point in a source that allows specific industry sectors, partner and customer to attach additional software to standard SAP source code without modifying the original object. So it does nothing, it's same as user exit and customer exit, which we have discussed earlier. It used to do same thing. So the user of business add-in can customize the logic according to requirement, or they can use the standard logic one available. And SAP also guarantee the upward compatibility of all business add-in and interface. Release upgrade do not affect enhancement call from within the standard software, nor do they affect the validity of call interface. Now, whenever we are implementing a BADI, the two most important transaction is SE18 and SE19. So in SE18, that's we find out the BADI definition. So in SE19, after finding the BADI definition in SE18, we need to implement that BADI definition, which we used to do via transaction SE19. So what are the advantage of BADI over user exit or customer exit? Now we have seen that in user exit, if we assign an enhancement to one custom project, then that enhancement cannot be assigned to any other custom project. So to overcome this drawback, SAP has provided a new enhancement technique called BADI. So here we can do multiple implementation. So here multiple implementation is possible. Now if we are doing a multiple implementation, if we did 4 implementation with the same BADI definition, and if we do not want to use 2 of the implementation, then we can neglect that 2 implementation. So here individual control is also possible. Also the user created BADIs are possible. We can create our own BADIs, and it does not depend on whatever the enhancement SAP has provided, or whatever the upgradation SAP has provided, it will work accordingly. So no effect on release upgraded on the functions of BADIs. And also it does not require SAP software change registration. Now here is the difference between the BADIs and customer exit or user exit. As you can see here, that in BADIs, business add-ins are a new SAP enhancement technique based on ABAP object. So it's purely based on ABAP objects, which is like completely on OOPS based concepts. And here customer exit or user exits, we use to we need to call functions here. And BADIs here, it allows the multiple system landscape, but customer exit does not allow multiple level system. It only assumes a 2 level, like that is one is SAP and one is customer solution. So this is one of the business scenario. So the screen which you are seeing here is a CAT2 transaction screen, which is related to the timesheet. So it comes under SAP HR. Now the requirement is that one checkbox should be there where it should return that I understand and agree, and then whenever it's saved, the message should come. So here you can see after implementing the BADI, you can see one checkbox I understand and agree. So till user is not checking this checkbox, it will not allow user to save this data. So here you can see user cannot proceed until acknowledgement message is there. So first he need to select this and then he will save. Until and unless he does not select this checkbox, SAP will not allow user to save this data. Now there are two types of BADIs which we'll discuss later. Now again, one more business scenario we are seeing that we will see a full life cycle implementation of BADI, but basically we'll see what all things which we required. So in this business scenario, when you are creating a delivery, there are different tabs. So what is the user requirement? That in the header field a user need one more tab known as JS Softic data. Also under this tab user need few information, that is full, partial, vehicle number, DKT number, DKT date, driver name. So all this user need. So user need a new tab in delivery. Under this new tab user need few additional data. So how we are going to achieve this? We are going to achieve this via BADI. So first we need to find out the BADI. So how to find a BADI? So first we are seeing the difficult method, then we'll proceed further with one of the most simplest method. So you should know both the method. First we are going with difficult method. Enter the transaction SE24, write the object name CL underscore exit handler and click on display button. You will find one of the method get underscore instance. Now double click this get underscore instance method. When you will double click, you will find one class method name, class method CL underscore exit handler. So just put a breakpoint on this line. After putting breakpoint, open a new session and enter the transaction BL01N. So here you will see like what we are going to do. So what we did initially, we went to the transaction SE24, we have entered the object name CL exit handler and click on display. We will find out the method get instance, double click on this get instance. We will find out a call method, put a breakpoint and open a new transaction. Here you will open a new transaction and enter the transaction BL01N. After entering this transaction, you will find several BADI's name. So here you can see variable, variable 2. So under this variable you will find several BADI's name. Press enter and see. First name, you can see. So just copy this name. As you are seeing here one name, as again you need to press F8, you will find another BADI name. Again you press F8, you will find one more another BADI's name. So we'll continuously find all the BADI's name related to this transaction, and you can just note it down all the BADI's name. Again pressing F8, you will come to the create outbound delivery screen. So our initial thing was that we need to implement some enhancement in the header section. So you can just click on this header detail. Again, whenever you are clicking this header detail, again some BADI's will come. So this BADI's belongs to the header section. Copy all the BADI's belonging to the header section. As I know that this BADI is useful, LE underscore SHP underscore tab customer header. So I require this BADI right now. So this you need to identify that which BADI is useful to do the enhancement. Now remove that breakpoint. This is very important step. You need to remove the breakpoint. Now go in the transaction SE18, write that BADI name, click on display, and you will see why we have selected this. The business add-in makes method available which you can use to enhance the delivery transaction by adding a new tab page. So we have find out the correct body. So this body is useful for adding a new tab page. On this tab page you can include your own sub screen also. This is very useful body for us. That's why we have included this. Now go in transaction SE19, select classic body and enter this body name which we have find out. Create implementation. After putting implementation, we need to write implementation name, and after that you can find out that okay, we have implemented a correct JS of data, whole, partial, vehicle name, each and everything has been implemented by use of body. Now this is a bit a complex method. We'll see one full life cycle of body implementation. So this is one of the business scenario. So vendor, whenever we are creating a vendor, and whenever we are after creating enter, we need to save it. Whenever we are saving this vendor detail, a message pop-up screen should come that this customer belong to US1, or this customer belong to whichever country is required. So now what we'll do, first thing is simple method to find body. Go in transaction VL01N. I think I have written here wrong. This is VL01N. Go in transaction VL01N. Click on system. Click on status. You will find a program name as we have seen in the user exit. Double click on this program name. After double clicking on this program name, you will find out another screen. Click on go to tab, click on attribute and copy the package name as we have already seen in the user exit. The same thing we need to do, we need to copy the package name. After finding the package name, we need to go to the transaction SE18. Here we will see the body definition. So we already know the body name. We can click on this body name. Right now we don't know. Click on this body name. Press F4. You will see several body definition. Click on new selection screen. After clicking new selection screen, put your package name and click enter. You will find different bodies name. Select one of the appropriate body. You need to verify that which is the correct body. So I know that vendor add data is the correct body. So I have selected this vendor add data. So I can double click on this. And again, if you are clicking on display, I can go and see that okay, interface name is this. So always the interface name will start with if_ex. This is the standard SAP interface name will start always with if_ex, and you will see this name will come from here, definition name. So here you can see different empty methods which are available. So we have already now we know that okay, vendor add data is the correct body definition name. Now we can go to the transaction SE19. We need to implement this body. Click on classic body. Enter the body name, click on create implementation button. Write your implementation name starting with Z, like I have written Z vendor add data. Click enter, press enter. You will see another screen. Click on this interface button. Initially you need to write short text. If it's not coming, you write a short text. Click on this interface button. After clicking interface button, you can find the interface name. You can find that one class has been created which is started with ZCL. So class is automatically created whenever we are implementing the body. Now click on save button. Whenever you are clicking on save button, you will find that several enhancement implementations are available. If you want to use any of that, you can use, as we have discussed earlier, that we can use multiple bodies implementation. But I need to create my new body implementation, so I will click on this create new button. I will write enhancement implementation name and a short text and click enter. After clicking enter, I will find that under enhancement implementation I have seen that my name is came ZVEND, which we have written here ZVEND. So it's already came. I will again put enter and double click on my class. After double clicking on my class, I will see that all the methods related to that BADI scheme. Now click on parameter. You can see different parameter available. I know that this is one of the method which is useful. I will double click on this method and I will write the above code which is necessary. After writing the above code, I will save it, check it, activate it. Again coming to this back, I will again activate the BADI implementation. Again I need to activate it. Here you can find the activation button, activate business add-in in implementation. After activating it, our BADI implementation is completed. Now we need to verify whether it is implemented or not. Go to the transaction, execute the transaction VL01N, VL02N, write some name and press enter. As soon you will press enter, you will find a pop-up screen which will say that this customer belong to US1. So this is the way how we used to implement the BADI, how we used to find the BADI. So thank you so much. If you like our video, please press the like button, subscribe it, share it and comment. If you face any difficulty, just mail us at businessconsulting007@gmail.com. Thank you so much.